round of applause for coming out tonight. Let's hear it from you guys. Oh, it's good to be here. Just want you to know that these lights are extremely bright, and when we're up here, we cannot really see you unless we move like out of light. So what I want to do is I want to work with you, not at you. So I'm going to ask you some questions. If your answer is yes, I want you to make it sound very popular in the Deep South, okay? If your answer is yes, I want you to go, yee-haw! All right? Oh, they're practicing over there. Very good. On the count of three, everybody go yee-haw. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yee-haw! Very good. Remember, answer yes is yee-haw. How many people are seeing me tonight for the first time? Yee-haw! Okay. How many have never seen me before? Yeah. Confused a couple people. How many people are here tonight? Yeah. How many don't know where you are? How many don't give a shit? All right. How many people in the past week have had sex? I didn't like that delay. People are sitting there going, did that count? How many people had sex with another person? Look, she's touching his hand. Was this the guy? Yeah, did you guys fuck? She said, oh yeah. So it's good, huh? More than 10 minutes? Oh yeah. Listen. Yeehaw. Wow, she's still coming right now. This is amazing. She's sitting there shaking. Yeah, it was good. Well, you're going to reminisce tonight. You're going to wake up and go, hey, let's do it again, if you can see that. Well, I don't worry about that anymore because I've been married now to the same woman for 31 years in a row. But we've been separated for 12 years, so I've been happy for the last 12 years. Yeah, I met a woman when I moved to LA, which was back in '89. I'm originally from Philadelphia. You've heard of Philadelphia? Anybody ever heard of it? Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia. Philadelphia they always talk about as a modern city. They say they're very advanced and forward thinking. All that advanced thinking, yet they haven't fixed the Liberty Bell yet. They can't put some duct tape over that damn thing. And my mother's back there. My mother is 92 years old. She's in a nursing home. 2 years ago when I was out there, she fell on a coffee table on her face, broke her cheek, and drove it into her mouth. So she's got a little bit of dementia. So I can't see her, so I Zoom with her every Wednesday, and every time she pops up on the screen, she goes, oh, hi, who are you? I'm Perry. Perry? I have a son named Perry. Yeah, Mom, I'm your son. I have 2 sons named Perry? Are you fucking kidding me? How many other Perrys do I have? And then she'll look away and she'll go, oh, hi, who are you? Mom, I'm your son. Another one? What's with this shit? So I'm gonna go see her in about a month. She's cool, but I'm from Philly. Started doing comedy there in '73, and this is all I've done. I've been doing comedy now for 49 years. Wow. Yep, I've been on television. I've headlined all the major clubs around the country. I've done parties for crowds up to 26,000 people, and now I'm here. So I guess my career is officially over. I don't know. This is the end. But I moved to LA in '89 when my friend Milton Berle said, come on, I'm taking you to the Friars Club. And I got into the Comedy Store and I moved down here. And in those days, we just started dating online. You couldn't see their face. It was just letters. And I met this woman, we talked for like 40 hours, and she came out to my house and we fell in love. And I found out about 3 months later that she had 3 kids that did not know their fathers. And because I don't drink, I haven't drank since '73, I invited the 3 kids to marry me, and I said I would be their father. So I married a woman with 3 kids that didn't know their fathers. Now I have 3 stepchildren that are in their late 30s. But in 2004, I had my only child. I now have a 17-year-old daughter. Thank you very much. God, the support level is high. I'm getting more love for this fucking table with nobody over here. This is great. have a 17-year-old daughter, and I love her. Anybody here with kids that you know of? Couple people? Yeah. People that don't have kids have no idea what it's like to have kids. They think it's easy. Yeah, it's like jerking off with sandpaper. It's not easy. Unless you get the really fine grit, that's a little bit better. But I love my daughter. We have so much fun. I took her out to the 99-cent store yesterday. And she's a lot like me. I always raise my kids to say what you feel, to be honest, and never judge people. Doesn't matter what you've heard about them, what they look like, where they're from, or what other people tell you. All that matters is what goes on between the two of you. So she's very outspoken. So we're in a 99-cent store. She went down an aisle and I picked up one of those giant hats that comes out here. And in the store, she looks up and grabs one of my head. She says, "Give me that fucking hat. You look more stupid than normal." And I was so proud of her. I just looked at her and said, "You bitch." And we hugged in the store. It was a wonderful thing. I'm just glad I'm here. I've had a really bad 2 weeks. On April 2nd, I was taken to the hospital for a kidney failure. Anybody have a kidney failure in here? How many people have kidneys? Just 3 of us, okay. The way it started was horrible pain in my lower back. I felt like I got hit with a sledgehammer, just bam! I woke up and then it was bam, 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 and I found out there were little stones going into my blood vessels. And it hurt horribly. I went to the hospital and had all these This is the last sign of the intravenous. I don't know if you can see that. My arms were covered with black and blues. And it was the Providence Holy Cross Hospital. And I should have known that because when they finally took me up to my room after 18 hours, there was a statue of Jesus Christ on a 12-inch cross right over the bathroom door looking at me. And I guess he knew I was Jewish because every time I would walk by, he would go. That's so he could move his arm because he's pinned up like that. And it started to bother me. And then on the last day when I finally left, I went up and I pulled the stakes out of his hands and his feet. He fell off and he broke into a million pieces. Was that Jew on Jew crime? I can't go to jail for that shit, can I? I don't know. But I survived. They told me I'd be in there for 3 weeks and I got out and I got to drink a lot of water and I got to pee a lot. And that's another thing. Right now, today they announced an amazing water shortage. Did you hear about this? You're only allowed to water your lawn 1 day a week. So guys, if you gotta pee, go out to the lawn and save your neighbor's lawn. But try to do it when they don't see it. Boy, you guys get quiet, you don't fuck around. You know you work as a group, but I've been suffering for a week and I look forward to this, so fuck that shit. All right, well, I'm gonna leave you with the only joke I've ever really written. See, I just talk about my life. I've been doing it so long, I just gave up writing it. Something happens, it becomes material. But I did write a joke once, and I use this when I play bad rooms, like when they're overly crowded and everybody's yelling at each other. You ever been masturbating on your mother's pillow? And all of a sudden she opens her eyes. Your mother told me to tell you she still loves you. You guys have been great. Tip the wait staff. I'm perrykurtz. Good to be here at the Pocock Brewery.
Thanks. Keep it going for perrykurtz. And that vision that will never be able to wash out your brain, everybody, okay?